Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Tuesday. Okay, so I've been telling Happy Tuesday to everybody today because it's April 1st, and that's the best prank that I've got is to tell them it's Tuesday when it's Monday. But it's Monday. So happy Monday. Happy April Fool's Day. I am running an hour and 10 minutes early from our normal start time, and the reason is because I need to leave in about an hour and 20 minutes. So just know that it's going to be a shorter stream. We might not actually finish this particular episode of Back to the Future of the Game in one sitting, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe this one's shorter than the other ones. It's hard to say. I hope you're having an excellent April Fool's Day so far. Let's see if we can get started on this epic story. Yes, show goals. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. It's acting like it crashed. And so it begins. Your life as a Citizen Plus. Double visions. So,
What? Where am I?
better question. When are you?
Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Okay, so we gotta escape. It seems,
That's not very relaxing.
there's a squawk box there. Edna's out there. Door. Intercom. Let's get into the locker. Get our stuff.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
Let's try the intercom.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it, but I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
I feel like she's not really in love with the doc.
Martin?
Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Is there any way you can help me escape this loony bin?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe override the security systems or something.
Override the what? Son, this isn't a science fiction movie.
Yes, it is.
Know anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
You can see the combo.
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but
Hey, Cassandra, thanks for... Whoa.
why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
Hey, Charles, how's it
Figure
going?
that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's
I think that's a
completely lost
Hitchhiker's
it.
Guide to the Galaxy
Citizen
future.
Edna's crazy?
Hey, Charles.
Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
What happened so far today? So, at the end of last night's episode, Marty got caught by Edna, and she's now converting Citizen Brown and Marty into the Citizen Plus program. So we need to get out of here. Trying to figure out
So, have you found Mom yet?
how we get out of here. Then.
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
Let's see.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
I don't know what you're talking about, Cassandra.
That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
Okay, let's go back to the
The
combo
only thing
lock.
about
Sorry, son.
Is there any way you could help?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know.
Override the what?
So this is the last
It's
one
nice that
we've
you're
got.
concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities.
Oh, you weren't here at all for yesterday.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my
50 stream streak.
televisions and
Nice.
cameras.
Good job, Tech. Very good job. Okay, so quick recap of all of yesterday then for you. So, we started off back in 1985, but Citizen Brown he wasn't known as Citizen Brown at that point, but now he's known as Citizen Brown. And Edna have basically turned all of Hill Valley into a police state. And as a result, a lot of weird things have happened, both with a little help from Jennifer, my now punk girlfriend, and causing some mischief. We were able to wake Doc Brown up to what's really going on. But his wife, Edna, who's not very kind, has now enrolled him in the Citizen Plus program, which is like this brainwashing program to get people to behave. So, yeah, basically,
Stay
we need to
close,
get out of
Dad.
here.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Okay, let's try this box again.
Hello?
What?
Can I
Hey,
get some
Did you
food?
get me a burger or something?
Hello, Rainbow.
Attached
Hello,
to me.
Super Mario.
Food dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty
We are
stomach.
playing Back to the Future again.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients
How was your
don't
stream
injure
today, Rainbow?
themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
I like how he
Injure
said
themselves?
lockbox.
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
More Back to the Future. Can I take a look at my
Take
stuff?
a look at my stuff for a second.
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Hopefully the cameras are watching.
There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Well, at least he's a little helpful. Small, cool, totally not April Fool's related stream. Nice. Mine's totally not April Fool's related either.
Hello?
Let's talk to him one more
What
time.
now?
So we're gonna try to get through here, but I don't know if we're gonna get through it today. Early stream because I have something going on tonight.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder. Hold on.
So
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance.
the
What?
short answer
Camera was
is
high enough to
I
see
basically
over
had
his
orientation today.
Nice work, Dad.
shoulder. Combination.
The second half of that answer is
Right. 18 left.
I'm currently serving jury
22
duty
right.
for a criminal case,
Hey, your guitar.
and that is all I can say.
Sorry, I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Yep. So I got to go back tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to get sequestered, so I don't think that's fine. Well, so they haven't done jury selection yet, technically, but I now know my case, if that makes sense. So Jury selection's tomorrow. That I can say too. But that's all I can't say anything else. So. It's very, very limited, yeah. At least that's what I was told. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose if I started talking about it, I could get myself out of it.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Play the guitar. Can we, like, play the guitar? On the window?
I can't plug my guitar into that.
No, you can't. What else did we get out of our locker? We got a newspaper and a photo. Mostly useful. Okay, let's try telling him to let us out of here. I don't think it's gonna work, but
Hello?
I think it will too, Rainbow.
What now?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms
Waiting
until the
rooms,
Citizen Plus
jail.
treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Yeah, exactly, Tech. Exactly. Where am I in the episode? Very beginning of episode 4.
Can I take another look at my stuff?
No.
Hey, Orin. Welcome to episode 4.
That's not very...
I feel like we should pound on the window.
Hey, Jen!
There we go. Come on, she'd
What are
hear
those
that.
windows made of?
Okay, we have a guitar.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Any advice? Oh, anyway, I can talk
could
to
you let
Jennifer.
me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm right
I'm
next
over
door.
here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking
Beta.
about?
Beta?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, oh, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first
Hey,
Citizen
Cash,
Plus
welcome on in.
treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too.
Let's see. Let's go with Edna's turning people
Jen,
into robots.
this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Why is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that?
We're gonna
brainwashing?
reprogram her watch.
Citizen Plus watch?
Hey, Durgo, welcome
I
on
won't
in.
get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats. Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Is it against the rules?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
So, what was your Citizen Plus
Those
treatment
hormones.
like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Okay, I think we got
How'd you
2
wind
more
up in the
here.
Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it.
Parents signing up their kids to be brainwashed.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
You don't want to spray paint a Buick? Okay, well, I guess that ends our phone
Could
call.
you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
That's what they all say. Let's talk to our dad again.
Dad.
Maybe he knows
How
more.
can I help, son?
Our dad lives in the cameras.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You got any advice?
Jennifer still giving you problems?
Yeah.
Try appealing to her with something she loves about you. That always worked with your mom. Back when she loved anything about me.
Oh, that's horrible.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Okay, let's try to play the guitar on the Squawk Box. It has an aux in.
Okay, Jen, here's a
The
little
best
something
kind of Squawk
I think
Box.
you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Okay, this is bad.
Oh, Martin. Martin?
Can he play Johnny Be Good?
What are you doing?
It's Rock Band all over again.
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
And now
yeah.
somebody who assaults people. That's probably true, Tech. Is she dragging the body over?
Yeah. Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
Apparently.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Let's go out the door. You don't have to look.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, the way
Whatever,
they're
just
supposed
as
to
long
be.
as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first... Mwah!
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Okay, so no more Jennifer. We've got Edna right over there. Poor Doc is on the table. I feel like we need this food tray.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
That's his best
No,
fake
that's
voice.
Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No. No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation.
Maybe I should use the
Do
soda.
mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am?
Good. Let's get back to it.
I'm gonna steal his soda.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
He's an addict. I used to be an addict. Did he just groan?
Wow, they've really got the store locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here.
Biff.
Ah! I should have known.
I did know. They're casually messing with Brown's brain like it's some work. It is. Are you still a Pepsi addict or more of a Pepsi fiend? Neither, actually. I'm more of a let's drink water all the time kind of guy. In fact, I'm supposed to have another doctor's appointment this Friday, but I think my jury duty is going to require me to move it.
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll all be over.
Jeez, he looks miserable.
I'm just spraying like perfume. I like how they've got the big amp speakers over here.
That speaker looks really familiar.
Really does. Wonder if we can plug into it. Let's try to take the guy's soda again.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
He's gonna need a bathroom break in a moment. And do it again.
Don't touch that!
Oh, that's Doc Brown screaming.
Busy.
I'm pretty sure Pepsi probably already has a water brand. It's not Aquafina, it's probably the other one.
I've seen that helmet somewhere before, but it never did that.
You're missing your movie? Is Dasani's Coke. So that probably means like Aquafina's Pepsi, right?
Increase somatic.
So here's all you've missed, Smiley. Edna locked me up. She also locked up Jennifer and Biff. Jennifer got me out. Now, I'm basically just stealing this guy's
I have
food.
some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No,
And I sound
that's
like Kermit the
10
Frog
hours.
now.
He's not allowed to do an hour.
Let me try.
No.
Okay, so he's just saying the same things over and over again. And he keeps drinking his soda, like... What can we get him to do with the soda?
No.
Oh, poor Doc Brown. Okay, I feel like there was a hallway, and now my character has vanished. Oh, I was in the hallway. There we go. Exit.
I can't leave before I rescue Doc. He's the only guy who could repair the DeLorean.
Nah, he can't even repair it. Do. I feel like we need to let Biff out.
Hi, Biff.
Martin?
Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Stop fighting it, darling.
I'd never get my hand under there.
What can we put under there?
Don't touch that!
Okay, still won't let me take his soda.
Can I have some of that?
No.
Why can't we just tell him that
No.
Biff took his pill? What am I supposed to be? That's a nice little icon there. 70 stream. So you hit 70 today. Tech hit 50. You guys are all on good streaks. Rescue Citizen Brown from Citizen Plus Procedure. I mean, that's the objective. There are hints, but I'm not big on hints. I eventually figure them out. There's only so many things we can
Keep away
do.
from the equipment, citizen.
I'll never get my hands on those controls while he's around.
But the next bathroom break. What's in this room?
Disengage occipital overrides.
Let's go back in there again.
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to get her out of there.
There's a scent dispenser?
Giant air freshener. Weird.
Speakers look familiar. I mean, I think if we could plug our guitar into the speakers. I wonder if our dad can help us.
There's nothing I need in there.
Yes, there is. Communication with our dad.
There's no one in my cell to talk to.
Don't they understand? Could override everything. Wait, who's in there now?
Hey, get me out of here.
It's not Jennifer's door.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Oh, we locked the guard in there.
Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor of
I feel like we need to knock the
1.21
soda
kilocalories.
onto the control
Again.
panel. That doesn't seem to be an option. What if we just talk to the guard?
What part of spizzy don't you understand?
What am I not seeing? Let's plug the guitar into the control panel.
Keep away from the equipment, citizen.
I'll never get my hands on those controls while he's around.
I'm gonna keep taking his
Don't
soda.
touch that! I need the caffeine. Don't touch that!
Doesn't seem to have any impact, the amount of soda that he drinks. I mean, maybe... Let's try the food
I
tray
have
one more time.
No, to an hour.
Let me try.
No.
What am I supposed to be doing under my job? And he keeps going back for the soda.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
I definitely need to distract him. I
almost feel sorry for the poor guy. Almost. Hi, Biff. You want out of here, big guy?
Okay, we've done all three of these.
Guess they don't work. Hey, big... Come on, Biff, just swap.
Maybe you could take it with some soda. What if we put the newspaper under the door? Oh. Okay, I know what we're doing. We're gonna put the newspaper under the door. Then we're going to talk on the intercom.
Hi, Biff.
And we're going to say, take your pill.
Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
He won't succeed at swallowing it. He'll drop it on the newspaper. There we go. Then we'll pull the newspaper back out.
Oh, Biff spit.
Now we'll take this and we'll put it in the Pepsi.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
What am I supposed to be doing? Nobody told me what my job is.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Okay, we gotta...
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Absolutely, I'll tend to this.
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Guitar.
Just let it go, Emmett.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Let's push buttons.
Optics.
Not that one. Maybe we should pull that back down. I feel like anything we do to him is going to hurt him. Let's use the volume slider.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
Wow, it's so loud it's moving the bench.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
I don't think we need to mess with his nose. Let's mess with his...
What are you doing?
Gastrosensory.
Nope.
Tactile. Sorry.
Gosh. Okay, I feel like we need to find another control. Volume is definitely our best bet. What if we turn it down and then up again?
No.
More volume. It didn't move any
I
further.
guess the speakers won't push him any further until I hook it up to a really big sound.
We need the guitar. Okay, let's just try that. Guitar on the volume slider.
Can't plug my guitar into that.
Are you sure? There's gotta be a place to plug a guitar in, right?
Inverters, please.
Let's just inventory guitar there.
There's no jack.
I feel bad for Doc. We're killing him. I mean, the only one we haven't done is olfactory, right?
Olfactory? I think I know what that means.
Means nose. All sliders up. Doc Brown tragically dies today.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed
There you go.
that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
Ah, the
There
future.
is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
No, Edna.
And please think about the consequences.
So let's
of your
run.
actions.
Let's run over to.
Me? You're the
Her.
one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your...
Are we in? We're in. We got a microphone.
Check.
Sibilance.
Sibilance.
There we are with
What
the
was
sibilance.
that?
Let's do this. Inventory, guitar, because it cures everything, on the microphone. Oh, there's an aux in right below it. That'll work. Here we go.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa!
We're gonna make the table go 88 miles per hour. Play the guitar again.
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome.
We did it, everybody. We rescued Citizen Brown. I can point too.
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert.
An ending 1 priority alert.
Non-conformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the
We're not loose in the courthouse. We're now outside the courthouse.
Have a nice day.
They're looking for us in all the wrong places. We're in the recycle bins. What do we do now, Doc?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Yeah, we don't care about her.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine?
As in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Except it wouldn't be called Clayton Ravine in this episode. It would be called something else.
None of this will ever happen.
I guess. What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Hey. Oh, look at he got.
All right, Dad.
Look at that.
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Clayton is yeah, yep. Clayton's from the third movie.
Mom, Dad,
Not
no.
a display of PDA.
Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Except maybe now. Oh no, they already had him, so it should be okay.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
That's already happened, though.
But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
This is very confusing.
We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
I feel like we should be helping him.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street.
And seconds.
Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Should I just, stay off the streets?
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
You inspired him
You've
to do
inspired
bad
him,
things.
all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
That's not true. He built
Well, he
one.
did that too. Not the only
Ooh, I like
inspiration
this
in
line.
Doc's life,
I
you
like
know.
this.
In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Now, here's where it gets really confusing.
It worked!
From how far forward?
1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months
Yeah,
in the past.
took him 6 months to fix the car.
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nasties. It was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well. I'm sure there's no need for concern.
That's the original problem.
Calibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around.
We have. This is a problem. This is the original problem.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Goodbye, Edna.
Fine, leave.
I really love that guy.
I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town.
This town no longer exists. Nope, we're going back to 1931. Prepare to stop.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Yeah. You gotta love time traveling. And the leg created by the game. No. And we're back.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Ugh. Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater. I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? I never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I?
Almost
It
got
happened
hit.
in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Suspected arsonist. Oh, poor Carl Sagan. Hello, Emmett. Good to see you again.
Michael, you do
yeah,
show
Michael
up at
Corleone.
the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Here's the question. How does this game remember what I chose in the previous 3 games when it can't remember my video settings from one game to the next? Every time I start a new episode, I have to reset all my video settings. Let's go with in a dystopia you created. Let's go
you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself.
But I'm back to being
I went
Michael
looking for you
Corleone.
last night, but
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
I'm not sure I do. I should look it up.
Sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Forget Edna.
Yeah, well, we make a lot of mistakes when we're not seeing straight. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Oh, no.
You'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy
Oh,
project.
no.
What?
Not the
It was
mental
Edna's
alignment
idea,
meter.
And she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th. Doc?
We got a problem. He forgot to calculate in leap year. That'd be funny if that's actually the problem. It was a programming mistake. Off by 1.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
And we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think?
The newspaper.
I'll drive.
The expo.
The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Except you're driving a car that doesn't look like a normal car in 1931. Not gonna comment on that. Oh, our first trip to the high school. We haven't been, and look at how clean it looks. It's almost like it's new. Oh, I remember him. I almost got a date with his wife.
There she is.
My
And there's
soon-to-be
George.
ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Except that's not George.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Stop!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean
But if
out
he
of sight
fixes,
before someone...
if he breaks up the relationship,
rocking it
he'll have
dry.
a different.
All car of the future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
What? Won't that replace the dock that's here with the other dock? Hill Valley of the Past. Front door. Nope. Edna. Edna's by the front door. Let's talk to Edna first, because she's yelling at my dad.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The
First
purpose of
annual.
our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. and to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but oh dear.
Mr. Corleone, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Breaking up you and Emmett.
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
Yes.
Yeah, just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
Oh, she actually,
Kinda wanted to
has a
talk to you
positive.
about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah.
Potential isn't ever. Oh, let's go with what
I
attracts
don't
you.
get it. I mean, Emmett's nice and all, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that has girls swarming all over him.
Well, I'm not your average girl.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Let's talk to Arthur. See
Hey,
if we're
Artie.
on the list.
Officer!
Officer,
Right. Don't blow your cover.
will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
This is true. Now the mind reading helmet does work. Let's talk to this guy. He loves me.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds.
This is clearly the type
You
of
got
guy.
official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers.
I think this guy should go on a date with Edna.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
That's how you get Principal Strickland. Okay, let's try this truck. I don't like things that are clickable that I haven't clicked. Is that Strickland? I mean,
It's not as nice as my truck back
isn't
in
Edna's
86.
last name Strickland?
Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in 86.
That was a worthless walk. Anything else over here? Front door. Let's go to the front. Oh, wait. He's going to block me. Can we go in the tent? Hill Valley of the Past. Wait, is there a sign on this lamp? No, that we can click. Maybe there... Oh, there's the DeLorean. Let's talk to Doc.
Well?
I talked to her.
And?
She says she knows what she's looking for, and it's you.
But it can't be me. Wasn't me. Marty, we don't belong together.
You don't have to tell me that.
Find out exactly what her requirements are. I can almost guarantee you that I don't fit them.
Okay, let's go get some requirements and write them down. You want somebody stiff and
you said
angry.
that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes.
I'm just curious.
What would
To
that
any
list
women
be
currently
exactly?
watching, did you have a bill
You
of
make a good
requirements for
reporter,
a man?
Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical
I know my
appearance
wife
for one
did.
thing.
No, just-
And it may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo.
Of
You
course,
should
yeah.
See him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I see. And
Good
if it
brain.
turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
A little reverse psychology? Nah.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
Artie.
his...
You seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
Is that his grandma?
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
We never did establish that her real name was Sylvia. Convince Edna that Emmett's cheating on her. Okay, that'll work.
You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
I've got a plan.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
I got a plan.
Good. Tell me. No.
I'm
no.
gonna
After all, it's
send
my
my grandma
to
to Emmett.
If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Edna doesn't seem to care much for Trixie Trotter.
She never could get past the fact that Trixie had been Kid Tannen's ma.
There more here? Nothing that I care about. Okay. We gotta go find Trixie. And convince her that she's in love with Emmett Brown. Ah, there she is. You are in love with Emmett Brown, Trixie. I'll use a mind control device.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future?
Yes.
At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
We need expos.
Yeah, that's actually
we never
why
have
I'm here.
good expos anymore. No technology expos anyway. How do I get a good technology expo? Help me make Edna
Listen,
jealous. There we go.
I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on
at
anyone.
Space World?
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but
That sounds cool.
I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
How's Kid?
how's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, you know, something I heard once. So no
I don't know if it
regrets
does or
about
not, Charles.
turning him in.
I don't know what either one is.
Oh, I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
Okay, so we need to get some. We gotta get some charm.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Okay, we'll just tell Edna that he's with Trixie.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking.
I talked to Trixie.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the Muse of Progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this
we
is
don't
what
know
they
who
meant.
Biff's mother is.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a
least I don't
woman
think we
like
do.
that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now.
Why aren't
I'm
you
too
a
busy with
reporter?
Emmett and his invention.
Did Emmett ruin your future?
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Hey,
Very well then.
cue ball's over there.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Let's go talk to cue ball. He must know something.
It's not as nice as my truck.
I don't care about the truck. I want to talk to cue ball.
It's not as nice.
Cue ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, look at that
Funny,
audio.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Will you be playing for Trixie later? Oh, nice. Still talking to Kid? He's not talking to anybody. What are you hauling here? Let's go with, what are you hauling here?
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
None of that was Greek.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Oh, poor cue ball. Still talking
You heard
to Kid?
from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Good job, cue ball.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that'd curl your socks.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Ooh. Toe curling or teeth? I'm kind of curious about the green teeth.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
I hijacked a train. That's a good one. My mom saw me in my underwear. That's my mom came on to me. Yeah, that happened. These two happened in the first movie. Let's go with I hijacked a
Last year,
train.
I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that a moose?
Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, cue ball's kind of nice. I'm still curious about his teeth.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing.
Oh, crap. What's wrong?
Irish cookbook.
These.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it.
Here's what we do.
I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they turned my teeth green?
We give one to
The algae part.
we
might
give
have been
one
a
to the
clue.
girl, and we give one
Rat me out,
to Emmett.
Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Okay. Have an algae cake.
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Okay, now she's got green teeth. Now we need to find Emmett. Where is Emmett? Not that Emmett. We'll go talk to this doc and see. Where's the younger you?
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
Can I slip it? That's what I'm thinking. We give Emmett the postcard and the green teeth. But we need to find Emmett. And I don't think he's here, and I don't think we can escape. So our next best option is to convince Edna.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. That's all the questions I got.
What
Very
if?
well, then.
What if we give her the
And
photo?
I suppose you are...
Still looking.
Here you go, Edna.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill Valley...
I don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good.
Oh, we got her
at what
locked
she
out
does.
of the
I
thing.
don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
You're Canadian?
Even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
We're being a
I don't
Canadian.
want
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
And now she's on my side.
Trixie?
We'll give her the cookies.
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart
Don't
out.
use that kind of language.
I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, Thanks, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay, well, now I gotta figure out how to get to the lab. Oh, Canada. How do we get to the lab? Maybe Cue Ball can drive us? We can't walk there. Cue Ball.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Gee.
Hitbox here is
Hey, buddy.
perfect.
Oh, good. He's back.
What kind of stuff?
How the heck would I know? Electro did.
Stay out of trouble, Cue Ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
How do we get to the lab? I mean, you'd think we could take a car. Cars of the Future tent? I don't know where it's taking me.
Come see the cars of the future. Brought to you by
Got a
Statler
skateboard.
DeSoto.
I don't. How about DeLorean?
Figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Uh-oh.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
That's what the truck is for. Back to the truck we go. Hey, look it, they opened up that booth. Let's go drive the truck. People love the truck. Wait, hold on. Go back to that. I want to see what... Can I click on any of this? Courthouse of the Future. Truck. Diorama.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
If only.
I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
It's like the Jetsons. Or Back to the Future itself. I think Back to the Future just made fun of itself.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good.
How it
He's
didn't get
back.
the future right.
You still...
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh, good. That didn't help, though.
Stay out of trouble, Cue Ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Can we just get in the truck?
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
I mean, I get the impression that the wheels are here. Because this opened. Button.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at House Hardware Rainbow.
Oh, I think we got a diamond.
Serving our fair Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of. And life is sweet. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
Let's go visit Emmett.
What the heck is...
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Maybe I can get it to be
Interesting.
repulsed.
And it really works?
Like Edna's
Of
repulsed
course.
by or
What's
something.
the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Oh, we're setting up the...
Oh, you're joking.
Emmett's a
I can't
heartbreaker.
help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
Ah,
I wonder
the
what's
notebook.
gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
Let's go with you don't know
Say
Emmett.
you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium?
Plutonium.
What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
He stole a train.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Yep.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Okay. I am
That's
enjoying this
all the
conversation.
questions I got.
Very well, then.
Still looking?
I mean, maybe Arthur can give me a ride.
Hey, Artie. Can't talk right now.
I don't think this guy wants to help me. Maybe you can give me.
Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but I wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
I'm getting the impression that I won't go back to the lab to do this.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the third year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Oops. And thus started COVID. I mean, they can't all be in that exhibit, right? Like, we're missing something silly. Go talk to Guy again.
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds.
That's what I want to do. No one is permitted on school grounds. That's what the sign reads. Okay, let's look at this one more time. See if there's anything we didn't see the first time. Let's hit that button.
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow?
It's very Disney World-like. I don't see any furs. Can't we just walk?
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
Cue Ball, give us a lift.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
Your hitboxes need work.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's...
What kind of stuff?
Oh, he's already been over that.
You still
Yeah.
Oh. Stay out of trouble, Cue Ball.
That's what I'm trying to...
What if we gave... I wonder if we can, like, go give Trixie the prism and then have things happen.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. How about the furs in the photo album?
I'll get him to you.
Get some furs for Trixie's performance. Maybe I do have to do them on it. Oh, could this be a photo album?
That notebook belongs to Doc. The real Doc.
I think it could have worked. How about a list of Emmett's strengths?
Nah.
Yeah. And she's already had the cookies. Let's give her more cookies.
More algae cake?
Once is enough, kiddo. Thanks.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hi, smacking the puss.
Well, it would be.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
How about the...
I'll get him.
I just need a car ride. How do I get to the lab? Arthur won't talk to me. This guy won't talk to me. Front door?
Yeah? When does the expo...
Yeah, it doesn't do the same thing. So that leaves Edna. Edna's the only person here.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking. Rather hard for me to...
Chick Mac?
A guy who gets the girl...
Motors?
Who makes them...
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit.
Gotta
just
get him to change
picture
clothes.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Still looking.
Okay, so what are we missing? That's what it all comes down to. What are we missing? We have a DeLorean, but we can't use it. Even though we don't want to time travel, we just want to walk. Can't walk back here. DeLorean. And we're going to walk all the way around.
I'm having trouble finding...
Not till I finish running.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
I mean, I'd say let's get in the Cars of the Future booth and take another Car of the Future.
Come see the Cars of the Future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Well, everybody, I hate to do this, but I think we're going to have to stop here. Because I got to get going to my event for this evening. And at the moment, we are stuck in the story. So we're going to have to pick up here tomorrow and try to figure out where it is that we have left our car. I mean, not our car, but how we're going to get a set of wheels or a fur or change Doc's suit or... It's gotta be this thing. Like, where would you put a fur if you were in this thing? Maybe we'll hit that button one more time.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair
I feel like I need to go to Hal's Hardware.
$18.95.
Oh, well. And these are wait. Shower head.
I wonder if that has a massage setting.
Yeah, I think this is just where we get the diamond. I don't think that there's anything else here. So, yeah, we're going to have to pick this up tomorrow because I must leave. So, with that, I appreciate you all hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow unless something weird happens at the normal time, I believe, of 6 p.m. Central. And we'll pick up right where we left off. So, going to skip the raid tonight because I have to actually run out the door. So, with that, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next trip, see ya.